I think this is a great question because I have run into people who think that nurses should never show this emotion in front of patients, that it shows weakness. Actually, on my first video, someone told me to grow a pair. That shows you what people think that how we should conduct ourselves. But I think there's a difference between like showing some tears, getting, a little emotional during an appropriate time is okay. Now, we definitely don't want to be so overcome with it that we are unable to function in the moment and like practically take care of the patient. So it's like, my personal gauge was I would kind of allow myself to get teary-eyed with family members if appropriate, but I don't want it to be about me. And if I'm having trouble keeping it together, then that's hey, I gotta go take a break. I might need to go cry privately and let it out, and then compose myself and then come back. But I do think showing a little bit of emotion is very meaningful for patients so that you can see that we're not robots. We genuinely care about our patients, and this is difficult. It's difficult for us in a different way, but it is still difficult, and this is still a life that we're caring for that has meaning, and we have reverence for the moment. But you will run into some people who think that any emotion shown by a healthcare provider in any capacity is completely inappropriate and reflective of weakness and how you're not good enough, and if you show emotion, then you're not cut out for it, which I completely disagree with. I do think we should not be losing it to the point where the family feels like they've got to care for us and it makes it about us. No, I think we need to have a level of self-awareness where we're like, okay, this is getting to the point where I can't hold this under control. Let me step out and go let out what I'm feeling and then compose myself and then come back. But I think showing a little bit is actually very meaningful for a lot of patients and their loved ones.